home of the slave. My people never scared, stand up, stay brave. For the people, by the people, we built this joint. All facts, no filter, always on point, speaking truth to power. We done playing by the rules, taking back what's ours. For 40 acres and a mule. Yo, yo. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America, land of the free, home of the slave.
Check. Welcome to FTP Put Me On. Today we want to again give a shout out to our FTP fam Chessie, aka HHCF, for putting us on to a list of 30 black owned businesses all around the US. And the link to that video will be in the description below. 30 businesses is a lot, so on today's show, I want to put a spotlight on a local business on that list, which is based here in LA, and it's called Supermarket. It's located at 3526 West Lawson Ave, Los Angeles, California, 90043, and the hours are from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So, go and get you some fresh food from a black-owned business that started as a pop-up in 2016. They continued growing year after year and then purchased the Slauson location in 2020. From 2021 to 2023, they worked on the build-out and finally having a grand opening in June of 2024, blocking off Slauson Avenue to celebrate a real win for the neighborhood and a healthier lifestyle right smack in the middle of the black community. So give it up for Supermarket. The website is supermarket.la, and that is spelled SUPRMARKT.LA. You can even grocery shop online, but I'm pretty sure it's only for local and or pickup only. Give it up again for Supermarket LA. Ah!
Are you ready for all facts, no filter? Then lock in with the FTP podcast. For the people, by the people. Politics, race, pop culture, and community from a black perspective. Raw, real, uncensored. Connect with us online at the FTPpodcastnetwork.com. Watch us live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday at ftp-live.theftppodcastnetwork.com. Subscribe on YouTube at For the People Podcast Show. Follow us on Instagram at FTP Podcast Show. And shop exclusive FTP merch at ftp-store.printify.me.
All rise. Court is now in session. Welcome to Court of No Appeals with Judge Nick Knack, where motions are denied and feelings are dismissed. Join Judge Nick Knack live every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Watch online at stream.knickknackproduction.com or watch live on YouTube at a Nick Knack Production. Support a Nick Knack production through Cash App, PayPal, or by shopping our official merch. For more content for the culture, follow and subscribe to a Nick Knack production on YouTube and Instagram.
Motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English. Anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You need us, gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Hey everybody, welcome to For the People podcast. I am your host Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. We have a full panel today. So FTP is growing. We got our guest co-hosts here. We got our veterans here. Introducing our Queen of Justice herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Before we get started real quick, make sure y'all are watching us on our network, which is ftp-live.theftppodcastnetwork.com. So I'm going to put that in the chat so you guys can watch us on our own network. But thank y'all for coming back.
Yes, and speaking of that, also what we're going to do today is that for the first 30 minutes of the show, we're going to have it on YouTube. And then afterwards, the rest of it is going to be on the FTP network, okay? So that means that you guys got to go over so that way you can look, see the show, the rest of the show on there. But that's what we were talking about this morning, just to make sure that we transition from YouTube over to our network. So we're slowly but surely going over there so that way we can talk about stuff we really want to talk about, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, introducing our architect himself, Trey Rich.
Hey, y'all.
And our two guest co-hosts, we have Bree Victoria.
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
And we have Libby.
Hey.
And what we're going to do is we're going to open up with a few icebreakers. That's what we normally do just to get things started because we're going to have a lot of topics to get into. And the first one is, I thought this lady's, I heard this the other day. The song was dope. And I want you guys to take a look at it. We'll be right back.
United States, we say, how are you? In China, we say, ni hao ma. In Brazil, we say, tudo bem. In South Africa, we say, how's it? In France, we say, ça va. In Japan, we say, o genki desu ka. In Nigeria, we say, how far? In Australia, we say, how you going? In India, we say, akai say hi. In Germany, we...
And then we go to this. Take a look.
Forever can't find the one and the two.
Now, this is what bothers me about this. I'm sitting here like, for them to put that on social media and thought that they were eating that. What is wrong with white folks doing that? What is wrong with y'all doing that?
Mayo.
What do y'all think of the two videos?
A lot of mayo.
They got some feedback, I'm sure. Not the one that they wanted, but
No,
they
ignored all of it. I can
I'm
assure
sure.
they ignored.
Yeah.
Tell the haters to say it's not real. They'll use AAV to fucking say that. I mean, the first lady, it was cool. A Negro greeting a Negro nonetheless, greeting, everybody everywhere. Cool. Again, once proving that Black people do what? We welcome everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It, at the end of the day, it'll still be fuck you, nigger. But hey, we put it out there. The second one is like a fucking like a fucking cattle call. Like it's like that's why you ever see when they try to do Black dances, they be looking so like intent,
robotic.
Yeah. But they be having this mean look because they're literally counting the steps in their head. Where with us, it's natural. Don't get me wrong. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I got a little rhythm like in my head. I'm doing fucking what this shit was.
Remember the time?
I'm in my head. I'm gliding like a motherfucker. Now in real life, no, but I still feel like I can find the fucking beat. They just all over the place. It's like if you're gonna do our shit. But it's just like no line dance. Go do. We even better at that. It's just like I don't know what to tell y'all to do. Just stop doing that. That's all.
I would say it's like my mentor always says Black people are so inclusive that we exclude ourselves. I think that's what that is, Yeah. But Black women created everybody mitochondrial Eve, so that makes sense, I guess. But the other part is, as a professionally trained dancer, you can listen to it and hear that it's off beat. Like I don't need to see it.
Yes.
When it is stomping and the beat are not coinciding. You can hear it. I don't need to look at the shit to know it's fucked up.
Yeah. They made a whole new beat. Off the
like it's two things going on at once. I was confused.
Yeah.
It was a delay. I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
I thought there was a delay.
I did too.
Why? is the beat, the feet stomping, and the music not going? I was confused.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And what we're about to do is we are going to go into our first heavy topic of today. So everybody's been talking about Oprah. Oprah is on the docket right now for everybody. She is on the docket. And so there's a few videos. And also what I did is I put some of these other content creators on here because they have something to say. And I want you guys to there's 3 videos, and I want you guys to take a look at this and let me know what you think, and we'll be right back.
I was watching this clip of Ricky Smiley, and he was disappointed that Oprah Winfrey spoke her version of honesty about Whitney Houston one time. And this is something that really made me think. And it made me think, why is the Black community so uncomfortable with the truth? I want you to see this. Not disrespect, but a version of the truth.
Y'all are so out of touch with the Black community and been rich so long that you don't even know not to talk about certain things a certain kind of way. Because if you was really sincere and genuine about people not filming that stuff, then you might as well have told them to film because you brought it up and aired it out anyway. What does it matter? The only thing.
And then he has something to say. Take a look.
Are hypocrites. And I got some receipts around this, why people are hypocrites over this whole Oprah Whitney thing. And just to preface it, if you don't know, I'm like one of the biggest Whitney Houston fans in the world, if not in the top 0.001% of Whitney Houston fans. I also love Oprah a lot, but not as much as I love Whitney. I don't love any celebrity like I love Whitney Houston. So hear me out on this. Exhibit A. Y'all know this man, the late, great Quincy Jones, right? And if you remember his 2008, I believe, memoir, he ran the kids, right? He said Marlon Brando was a hoe that did it with everybody, including James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, I think.
And then we'll take one more for Monique. Take a look.
You have had on the side with somebody in the industry that you have never told, but it will make an impact on the industry. It would shake a table.
Oh my goodness. That's a good question. Baby, if I tell you who I had the secret conversation with, it's gonna shake the table.
You asked me what I want. I want to know.
Jesse Jackson.
Okay.
That's it.
What?
At shake table. Shake table. Because our brother's no longer with us.
Yeah.
And it would be unfair.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta play fair. Because I will not speak of a person about any conversation, about any incidents, about anything that they cannot say yes or no to. Because when you do that, that becomes unfair to the baby. Because they don't have they can't say, well, yes, that happened or that didn't happen. But I'll just say, brother Jesse Jackson. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was just brother Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, Oprah.
And so the reason why I brought this up is because everybody has an opinion about this. This is my thing, and I'm going to let you guys talk about this. Whitney Houston's been dead since early 2010s, right? 2013, I believe, or 12. And it comes to a point to why do you have to talk about this woman if this is supposed to be your friend? That's one of the things. The other thing that gets me about this is this whole thing of running your mouth. If somebody sat there and talked about all of Oprah's business, she would not like that. The other thing that gets me about Oprah is that her ass ain't never said nothing about her dear friend Harvey Weinstein. Oh, he's my favorite, he's my this, he's my that. All these white dudes that she's hanging around that's doing pedo rings and sexual assault rings, she has not done anything to. She's also had a history of, if you remember, the Michael Jackson. She tried to interview him. She tried to embarrass him. Toni Braxton spoke about Oprah as well. She said that how she was treated on the show and how she felt about Oprah. Then you have Monique, the whole thing that happened between her and Tyler Perry. Then you got Gail's big oval-faced lampshade ass out here, and what she's doing, she went to Lisa Leslie. This is after Kobe died. She went to Lisa Leslie to talk about Kobe's sexual assault trial. What the hell did that have to do with Lisa Leslie? And she's trying to promote her brand and her books. I keep telling y'all, these two overhead heifers, I'm not feeling them at all. And I keep telling y'all, we got to stop letting celebrity dictate, how we feel about them, because what they're doing is not right. So I want to know what you guys thought about this.
I'll let the ladies go.
I'm gonna go last. So yeah,
It is a hard one, but no. As a journalist, I agree with the questioning. Let's start with the Lisa Leslie thing. I agree with the questioning. It was a segue. She had to ask the question. I personally agree with that. People feel how they feel. That's one thing. I don't think there's a vendetta of them two trying to go against the Black community. But as a journalist, I would want to know what prompted her to tell that particular story. Like, where were you going with it? Like, why did you tell? Like, what were you trying to say? I would want to know what he asked her that prompted her to act, like, to say this shit, because it's unnecessary. Like, it's unnecessary information. Whitney has gotten dragged enough. Let that lady rest in peace. And Oprah was dead ass wrong for the Toni Braxton thing. That was wild. And that's when I didn't like Oprah after that. That was disrespectful.
I don't know if she want to be relevant again or what. It really doesn't make any sense unless she was involved in something. She's trying to cover up something, bring it out before it come to fruition. I don't know. It don't really make much sense.
Why would she ask this question? Like, why would she tell the story?
And it is.
I know you said something
I want to know
about
what the question was. What?
I know you said something in regards to, like, you said that Gail had a right to ask the question. I don't think she had a right to ask the question. I don't care about journalism. This man has been dead. He has that is for Lisa Leslie, her thing, and what she has going on with her thing. To bring up somebody's, like, she could have did anything. Well, what about his NBA championships? What about his life of taking care of his children? She didn't ask those questions. She says the sexual assault. Now, somebody sat there and talked about how her and Gail, they some alleged lesbians, and how they're also involved with, child trafficking, which people are starting to think about now. Gail and Oprah would not like that. So why would you do that to somebody else? That's just my take on it. I think that it comes to times and place where keep your mouth closed, especially if they're not here to defend themselves.
I agree with Ricky Smiley when he says there's certain things you just don't discuss in front of company. Like,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
In front of company,
in front of company,
you don't do that.
It wasn't, and I said this on Court of No Appeals. It's not that in the Black community we do have a tendency to try and sweep shit under the rug because you don't want to dirty nobody's name. I'm not discounting that, but that wasn't the issue. There was no reason out of all the people you've interviewed that I'm sure, because I said it on the show. You mean to tell me out of all the people you interviewed, Whitney Houston been the only one that was allegedly not sober on your show? Because I know for a fact Tom Cruise was hiding giraffe pussy when he got on that couch.
Yes, sure was.
And you ain't said shit.
I'm always
You
high.
didn't say nothing. No. I'm pretty sure it's plenty of people that you have interviewed that have showed up to your show. But Oprah, you a messy bitch, because look at what you did with Monique. Yep. You brought that lady had sexual assault claims against her parents, and you ambushed that lady by bringing them on their fucking show. You do a lot of fucked up shit. You do a lot of fucked up shit when it comes to Black people. Same thing you did to Toni Braxton. But it's been plenty of white people, celebrities that's done filed bankruptcy that you done had on your fucking show, and you do them like that. Whitney Houston, the Oprah show has been off the air for over 25 years. So that means the issue that we're having with this is, one, she's not alive to say anything about it. Because if she was alive, it would have been Wendy Williams Part 2. Because if you know, you fucking know.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck it would have been. Yeah. So then she's not here to defend herself. You said this shit in mixed company and you said it on the stage. Also, what the fuck was the point in you saying how you trusted your audience to not tell a story, but now you tell it the fucking story? It makes no sense. I'm not saying she struggled with addiction, but addiction, that wasn't her legacy, and that's what you're making it. Because how would we feel if we made your whole legacy you always being a fat bitch trying to be skinny? You be in your fucking feelings if we made that your legacy, that all you cared about was getting fucking thin. You've been sexually assaulted multiple times. That's what you say. You claim that on your show and all of that type of stuff. If people dress that up, like Vision said, you didn't bring up fucking Harvey Weinstein. You don't say shit about them, and I'm pretty sure he done told you some shit. Mm-hmm. So why did you have to bring up, out of all people, Whitney Houston, and you purposely brought up somebody that can't defend themselves because they're not here? This is not a thing where Black people are saying you can't talk. You can't say anything about dead people, but we're not trying to memorial. She wasn't a piece of shit person. So this isn't like You're a horrible person, and we're trying to memorialize you in death. It's not about that. She's not here to say, hey, that's true or that's not true. Because unless you were sitting there testing her piss, you don't know what the fuck was going on with that lady. You don't know, unless you was taking a test right there. You don't know if she was dehydrated or what. Because when you watch that interview, she does not seem high. She seems very aware. And also, I'm pretty sure
she said it was different days.
Okay,
when
different.
She performed and when she did the interview.
Okay, so again, regardless, it didn't come out, and apparently it wasn't an NDA with the audience. She said she trusted the audience. So for 20 plus years, if we've never heard this story, if we never saw a clip, why did you feel it relevant to bring that out? Why did you choose somebody? Because that's a calculated decision. You chose to talk about somebody that's not here. Because if the conversation, whatever you had with this guy on stage, was about addiction, you could have picked anybody that's alive, but you chose to pick somebody that couldn't say anything back to you. It's the messiness of it all. Because it's like, bitch, go take your Ozempic head ass and be the billionaire and leave people the fuck alone. We don't care, okay? You skinny now, bitch. She got that Ozempic head.
Ozempic catch your shades.
Yeah, you got
with the shoulder
money.
pads. Have you seen that outfit with the shoulder pads?
Okay, you got your fucking money. You're a billionaire.
Yes.
Go be a fucking billionaire and go hang out with Jeff Bezos and all them. Because the only reason we see you at a Trump event is because you know you would be canceled. That's the only reason. I've been unsubscribed to your ass. Even before you went on there with The Rock in Hawaii asking niggas for money. Bitch, you could buy Hawaii. What the fuck you asking me for? I ain't got it. Nigga, nobody got it. You fucking got it and you asking us for it. That type of shit. Oprah been left the black table a long time ago. And you want to, and I said this on my show. You can't be white famous until you nigga famous. The only reason the Oprah show got the way it was is because black women was carrying your ass until white women said, oh, let's be on the bandwagon and watch this shit too. Okay? Black women was rocking with you when you had fucking tri-colored eyeshadow all the way up the fuck here, okay? Bitches was rocking with you when you carried all your fucking fat on that goddamn red fly wagon and was so goddamn happy that you lost weight, okay? Black women was with you on that shit. So for you to come out and disparage Whitney Houston, you picked the right one because you fucking know if that lady would have been alive, she wouldn't have said no shit on social media. She would have pulled up at your motherfucking house.
Yeah. Brick City.
You don't Brick City, okay? That's Nippy from North, nigga. She's not playing them she ain't playing them fucking games. And this goes to show Ricky Smiley was right. It's not that you can't talk about black people and addiction. That's not the conversation you're trying to have. You made it a point to tell a story. What is that story about? That story isn't about her having problems with addiction and trying to get help. You told a story that was embarrassing. You didn't tell a story that was uplifting. You didn't tell a story where this woman is struggling and I'm trying to help her. You literally told a story that you knew would be embarrassing That's what our issue is. The story is embarrassing and there's nothing of it. What is the substance? What are we getting from this conversation that she was high, allegedly? You told the audience not to say nothing. They didn't say nothing, but 25 plus years later, you're going to say something. That's the issue. It ain't that we can't talk about addiction. It's not that we can't talk about celebrities, but you chose to tell an embarrassing story about a woman who can't defend herself and is starting that her whole legacy is starting to become her addiction and not her talent. And you really pull some, for you to be such a journalist, you really pull some clickbaity ass shit, and you should be above that. You're a billionaire. It ain't no reason why you pulling some real clickbait TMZ type shit. That's what the problem is. That's you too, bitch. You literally too old for that. You literally too old for that.
Because he asked, your audience is so great and loyal. What can you show us? I guess he asked, can you show us how your audience was this way? And that's why she said it.
But I don't think she could have said anything else. I mean, she has hundreds of thousands of people on her show.
Yeah.
Just bring up your alleged, and this is why I keep telling everybody, we are using this term friend way too
They not
loosely.
friends. I never heard that Whitney and Oprah were friends.
Ever.
Oprah
Because-
always tell y'all she ain't got no friends. She said Gail is my friend. Don't she
Yeah.
always say that though? She always says Gail is my friend.
But
She never
but
said
is
any other
is she really Gail's friend? Because I would think after 40 plus years of friendship, you would have bought your friend a new wig. That's all I'm saying. I would think after 40 years of friendship, because
Yes.
the way Oprah hair has changed throughout the decade,
Yes.
and fucking Gail still got this damn
I don't think Gail
27B
That
slash
little,
30.
yeah, that little
And the
Barbie
wig,
doll
listen,
wig from 10,000 years ago.
yes, bitch is
Shit.
wearing a wig from. She is wearing that fucking wig from 10,000 BC, bitch.
Them girls in that
wig,
video was moving more
listen,
than that wig.
Listen, that wig could write a book. I know that wig done seen some shit. That wig is that's the friendship right there. The friendship is the motherfucking wig. Because I'm just like, all the money you got and you can't buy this bitch no new hair, like no new hair.
I don't think Gail listened to her.
Or something, bitch, or just listen, it's 2026, okay? They got wigs that fucking zip and clip, okay? You can zip it and add a new fucking color on this shit. It's no reason why you are walking around with this same fucking wig on. You have the money. You have the money, and it don't even look like a wig for black women. It just looks like you got one of them Raquel Welch wigs on, just fucked up. So
Like
if
she went to Williamsburg and got a wig or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Ew.
If you was really Gail friend, you would have bought your girl a fucking wig. I wouldn't have my people out here like that. I'm a broke bitch, but I ain't gonna have my people out here in a badass wig, okay? Like don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all got too much money.
But I think it's hard wigs, soft life.
But I guess so. If that's the case, that's the motherfucking poster girl for hard wig soft life. Because that motherfucking wig is rough. Okay, that wig.
Look at her network.
She
got a soft life.
She got a soft life
and a hard wig.
And that wig is crispy. That wig is crispier than a motherfucker. So you know what?
And you know it stink too. It probably smell like ancestral hate and earring backs.
Yeah.
It really it really does. Real quick, shout out to Kaz, my name, and Jersey Rome for our first 2 donations of the day. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate you. But
Yes.
and Oprah, fuck you. Gail, get a new wig. That's all I'm saying.
And what we're going to do is also we're promoting our actual network. So I'm going to pull it up because in the next 20 minutes, because we're going to play the second half of the show on our network. I want to make sure that you guys have the website. We're going to be saying this because we're going to be phasing out a lot of the old social media platforms, and we're going to be going to our own network. So we worked very hard on this. Jason, our partner, has done a very good job with this, along with Nikki, making sure the layout looks great. So we're going to be having our lives here. So when you get here, you'll go to the website, the FTPpodcastnetwork.com. You'll click here, and you'll click Watch Live. And then once it pops up, it will show this, and all you do is click play, and that's it. And then over here to the right corner, over here to this right section. Oh, sorry, thought it was playing. Podcast Network. So this is how it looks. So this will show you exactly how everything is looking right now. As you see, we're at the bottom of the screen. Once it pops to the right, you can go up to the right show this and change your name. We will play, and that's it. And then over here to the right corner over here, we're probably going to be doing this probably in August. So all of July, we're going to be letting you guys know. So this is how it looks. So this will show you exactly how everything is looking right now. As you see, we're at the bottom. And then once it pops up, just want to let you guys be aware of that. Also, what we're about to do is I'm trying to figure out this probably for me, I already know what's wrong with cops. So this is how it looks. Police department. But there's been a lot of incidents been happening lately. So I want you guys to see this and take a look and let me know what you think. And we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Who's Carrick swinging towards that woman's head? And for say Carrico didn't document that use of for her initial police report.
There's always room for improvement, and I know everything I did here something.
That woman was.
And then this video right here.
Ooh, this pissed me off.
Let go! Let go! Let go! I got her!
A former North Carolina police officer seen on video repeatedly punching a woman.
And this video as well. Take a look.
Bro, okay, just let him take you, bro.
Bro,
chill.
Bro, he is the one that's driving. Why you?
Bro, why y'all?
Get off of me, bro.
Chill, bro. Just let him take you. Chill. Okay, I'm
record that shit.
Yo, what the?
I'm gonna screw you out.
Three of them?
Bro.
That's what I said. A bunch of pussies.
Yo, stop.
He just punched me for no fucking.
Yo, why y'all doing that?
Driving, bro.
Why y'all doing that? Y'all don't gotta do that, bro. What the?
Bro, my finger's broken.
Hey, yeah, his fingers fucked up.
Bro, for what?
And this one was a recent one a while back. Take a look at this.
Stay.
I ain't doing shit, bro. I got gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying what you saying? Oh yeah, fuck. I'm not. Oh my god.
Fuck up.
Okay. Down. Oh my fuck. Oh my god.
You want it again?
No, man.
Shut the fuck up. You was big and bad. Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, okay.
Baby, when I'm telling you, these cops is out of control.
They know who to try.
They out of control. These cops are out of control. I'm
I
just
would
here
see
like,
her off duty, baby. You know who to try.
do you know how many videos I was looking through? And I said, okay, these are the 4 I was going to choose. I think I had at least 40 just to show today, just of police brutality. Cops that don't know what they're doing. It's just like I keep telling everybody. And this is what gets me is when you see cops getting beat up like that. The cop that got the black guy that shot that cop because they killed his son or ran his son over, and all of them was looking at. They all trying to protect the blue and stuff. I'm sitting here like y'all are so fucking weak. Y'all attack the weak and innocent. Y'all not attacking strong
Because they're weak and they're weak and not innocent.
Like even the guy that was like he was that video where he was beating on that girl. I watched it a few times and I'm just in here like, why?
What do you get out of this?
That shit.
You know what you get out of this. What do you get out of this?
And he got paid leave. And so I want to know, like, do y'all think that we should do away with the police department and do a new restructuring? What do you guys think of this?
Defund the police where taxpayers are paying money to get their ass beat. That's really what it is. Let's be honest. Yeah. You are paying for people to beat your ass on the clock legally.
Well,
remember, cops went from being slave patrol to police.
That's true.
There's only one word that changed when it came to the legality and the criminal justice system in this country when slavery ended. It went from slave catcher to police, slave to criminal. So, like, that's what they do. All I can say is sue their ass, sue them to infinity and beyond, and they will stop. When you can personally sue them, that's when they really gonna stop.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, when you can personally and you can do that, but like I agree, you went from slave catcher to the police. So when they sign up for that, they know what they're doing.
Yep.
Now I can see if a non-white person, I don't see why you would sign up to be a police officer, but nonetheless, you go into it probably wanting to serve. But I think the majority, and that's not to say all cops are bad, but to become one, you have to question that. Like, why out of all, I get you want to help.
All cops are bad.
Out of all the things you want to do, why would you join an organization that you know started out with slavery? You know that's what it started out. You know what the issue is.
I want to fix the system from the inside.
Yeah, that shit there is like I said. You can go once you go from being black to the blue, but the minute there's a problem, you're gonna go from being blue to right back to being black. It's the same shit. Okay, they gonna switch the colors up on you either way, but it's still modern day slavery, and that's why a lot of these white men, especially young white men, sign up for it because it's their way to live out their fucking race play fantasy where they get to beat up on white people. I mean,
with
black
immunity.
With immunity. Now, that man beating that woman, you wouldn't have done that shit. You wouldn't have done that shit with a black man.
Oh no,
because you would have got your
a
ass.
big burly ass black man would have beat his ass and
Exactly.
killed
But
him.
you chose, they go after people, they go after black women,
Mhm.
they go after people with mental disabilities, and then you claim that you're in fear for your life. There's the way you was punching that woman, there's no way you're in fear of your fucking life. And the thing is, the reason why they continue to do it is that they're gonna get a paid vacation. I get to whoop a nigga's ass and go on vacation. That's literally
On
what
his
you're doing.
dime.
Yeah.
On his dime.
On his dime. On they dime. So you get to fuck somebody up. You get the so to them it's a dream job.
It's
I get to beat and kill niggas. I get to beat and kill niggas and then take a vacation when I do it. Who the fuck wouldn't want to sign up for that shit? Who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying?
Vacation too.
Paid vacation. They never fully I don't understand what is the point of body cameras and shit if you're gonna ignore what the fuck you're seeing. What is the point of having that? What is the point if you turn your body camera off? You should immediately be fired. Unless it can be determined that there was a glitch that caused it to go off, you should be fired. Because why do you not want people to see?
Shit on.
Exactly. They don't even turn it on. And so I do think you defund the police because niggas don't call the police any fucking way. Because what's gonna happen? If there's a crime in our area, you're not coming until an hour plus later.
Right.
So the only way for us to get some assistance is you call and sound like a white bitch. If you call the police,
it works. It works. It would don't ask me.
There's some black guy in my neighborhood. Can you please get up fast? Oh my god.
It works. I'm so serious. They be mad as hell when they come and see my little black ass.
Exactly. And then they'll come and then it's a fucking issue. So it's just like the police is just never gonna be a good thing because all of you doing, you're literally getting paid to murder us. So it's modern day slavery. You're literally getting paid to murder us. So that makes it doubly infuriating when people of color try to use the whole, well, if you don't help us, you're next line. Bitch, we first. We been first. We still first. So don't give us that bullshit. Okay, right. We the blueprint for everything, including ass whoopings. Okay,
hello.
Like what the fuck do you like they
what
the
beat
fuck?
that
you know
man on the pedestal bridge with clubs. They beat John Lewis' ass in front of the whole world. Like
exactly. So it's just like, you know, when we as black people, and I'll go even when you see let's go to Tory and Meg situation, present day. As wrong as that bitch was, she still saw him as a black man first and didn't call the police. For all you dumb motherfuckers that think she filed the charges, she did. It was the state. But when the police showed up, she still covered his ass. In that moment, as a black woman, she saw him as a black man and knew what they would possibly do to him. Not in defense of her, but so that they could just get away with whooping a nigga's ass. So even in that moment, black women protect black men from the fucking police because we know what you may end up with. So black women go through a lot of shit in our neighborhoods, violence and everything, but we don't call because you motherfuckers are supposed to help and you might make the shit worse.
Worse. Every time.
Always.
Every time.
Make it worse.
Always.
So it's like no point. It's no point in you being here because the police don't need to exist because all you motherfuckers are scared. Every last one of you police officers, I'm in fear for my life. I ain't never seen a bunch of pussies. I ain't never seen a bunch of pussies get a tough job ever. Why?
Think about it. Who from high school becomes a cop? Think about the person you went to high school with that becomes a cop.
Exactly.
Pussy ass motherfucker.
It's the one who either they might have been in football, but they fucking peaked and they upset that they peaked. Either that
ROTC.
Or they always got bullied. They was always an incel. They got bullied. They didn't get no pussy. So now they got to take. Let me tell you something. This all goes back. The world is fucked up because don't nobody want to fuck white men. I'm telling y'all right now, it goes back to that. White men can't get no pussy, so we all gotta die. That's
we all gotta suffer. We all suffering.
Listen, white men can't get no pussy. White men can't get no pussy.
No underage pussy. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, they can't. Yeah, they can't. You're right. They can't get underage pussy. So everybody.
Oh, they steal that. They steal that.
Like they steal everything the fuck else. But for the most part, nobody wants to fuck these white men consensually. White men can't get no consensual pussy. So this is why the world is fucked up. This is why the world is fucked up. So white women, if you could please get on your fucking job and get these white men some consensual pussy.
Help make the world
That
better.
job to the slaves during slavery. Because how could you sleep in the bed with a motherfucker that was raping the slaves? Remember, Thomas Jefferson had a baby with his sister-in-law. That was his wife's half sister. How could you sleep with this motherfucker knowing that he having kids with your half sister?
Because well, as long as I, as the lady of the house, get to tell niggers what to do, I'll take it. That's exactly what white women will fall in line with the patriarchy. The only perk of patriarchy for white women is white privilege, because white privilege is the one thing they have over black women. They have nothing else over black women is white privilege. That's it. If you take the white privilege away, they fucked. If you take that white privilege away, they have nothing.
That's why they hold on so tight.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
That's why they vote against their gender every time. They choose their race every time. But going back to the cops, I always say there are no good cops, because good cops watch bad cops do bad things and don't say nothing. They pick gold, blue over everything. Don't matter if you black, white, purple, green. That's why personally, I don't deal with black cops. If I got to deal with a black cop, I tell them go get your white boys, because I'm not dealing with you. You want another type of psyche that I can't even get into, that my psychology classes couldn't even begin to break down. So I don't have time for you. Go get your white boys. I'd rather deal with him.
You know what's funny? You just said that like it's this whole thing about protect the blue, but you know what's interesting about that is that they're trying to get this 1.8 billion police reparations fund for the January 6ers and stuff. And I'm sitting here like, so what happened to Purdue? What happened to law enforcement? I said it seems like white folks choose and pick what's
when they
offensive, what's
use
not
them
offensive.
as their slave catchers, as their personal bodyguards and security force, then they hate them. Honky tonk duck dynasty motherfuckers don't like police. My family's from South Carolina. Them backwoods, they don't like law enforcement. They don't like government. They're Republicans. They don't believe in big government, so they don't like police. Republicans really don't like police. They use them as their stick dogs.
That is true, especially in Kansas. And what we're going to do, we're going to have one more segment before we go to our commercial break, and then we go to our network. I'm saying this throughout this show, so when we come back from commercial break, we won't be on YouTube at that time. We will be on the FTP network. It'll still be a continuous show, but we'll be on there. I'm going to pull up the website again for you guys, and we also put it in the chat as well. It's the ftpnetwork.com. And so you'll go there. And so once you go there, you'll click on FTP Live, this button right here, and watch live. Once you're done, it's going to this right here. And all you have to do is click play, and it'll play for you. And so this is us currently doing a live show right now. To change your name, you're going to go over here to the right where my ticker is, or where our three photos are. And you click the down and just change your name. And then when you change your name, we will see all your chats. Everything will still be the same, but we're slowly but surely moving from a lot of the social media platforms over to our own platform. So I just want to let you guys know that, aware of that, okay? So what we're going to do before we go into our commercial break, I wanted to show this because they always get mad at me and Nikki. Me and Nikki had 2 or 3 episodes, more than that, where we talked about hygiene. White folks on these platforms talking about, I don't wash my ass, I don't wash my hands, I don't brush my teeth,
I don't use the rag.
So I just want to show you, I mean, this is another video of this, and then this is going to segue into,
that's what they say.
I'll be sitting here like, what are y'all talking about? But this this video is pretty much this. They say this is why 6% of white people are wiped out during the European plague. She asked a question. She says, when's the last time you washed your ass? Take a look. We'll be right back.
Today we are going to ask students how many days it's been since they've showered. I'll go first. Mine's been 0 because I showered this morning. 28. 28. Oh. 28. 28.
28 days?
48.
25.
What? Oh, hours.
26.
Oh, hours.
43.
29. 28.
28. 28. 28. Sorry. 27. 28. 28.
27.
I don't know if we're talking hours or days.
I hope
we're talking hours.
Days, they need to be committed.
I'll check on that in a second. But also, I've been seeing this is why I don't like people bringing their fucking dogs in the store. Take a look at this. We'll be right back.
In restaurants.
That was pretty disgusting. Wouldn't you guys say that? You're in a grocery store in produce and you put your dog on the scale to weigh it with cute little music in the back. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I bet you thought, oh man, I'm a genius. Watch this. Let me take my dirty dog and put it on a scale where people measure food like that. That's gonna get me some likes. What were you thinking, bro? Were you thinking? Some of you pet owners, I swear, you guys got this psychosis. You're nuts. Some of you are really crazy. You really thought that was the move. What are you going to do? Get your cat too and measure that too in a grocery store?
And this is the main reason why that I don't eat at buffets either. They've been, especially in California, the dogs are just sitting in the buffet. They licking the spoon. They on the table barking, and I'm just sitting here like the whole place just smell like dog and wet ass. I'm just like, are y'all serious, dude?
No, they bring them in fancy restaurants in New York.
Yes.
I'm paying for ambiance.
Why are you bringing your dog?
Trash, but I'm paying for ambiance. I didn't come here to be with your fucking dog or your baby, but that's another story.
If I walk in the Publix, if I walk in a motherfucking Publix and I see a bitch put a dog on the scale, somebody's going to. I'm cussing you out to where your ancestors don't hear. Because what the fuck are we doing? This is what I'm saying. You listen, you alabaster base bitches. Y'all ain't never gonna beat these fucking allegations of being nasty. You motherfuckers kiss. Now I know it may be different. I kiss they can't have a mouth, but you know how I do Jean Grey on the nose and stuff like that. But y'all literally be licking that, let that dog lick your whole fucking face. You bitches will literally sit there. Mind you, this dog licks its own asshole.
Yep.
But you will literally sit there. You will eat something, give it to the dog, and with the same fucking finger, go back and y'all are so fucking nasty. Y'all are just so.
That's why you don't eat at their house.
Exactly.
I wonder why somebody got sepsis.
In the Tupperware on the pots.
This one lady
counter while they're cooking. No.
That's the shit. Let me tell you something. This is a black ass household, and Jean Grey, no, don't you get the fuck on this counter. This shit ain't. The minute I see her eyeballing that bitch, you better get the one time she jumped on the refrigerator. If you don't get your ass, I don't give a fuck. She was looking like, damn, can I make this jump? You better. You got your ass up and you better get the fuck down. Like she was evaluating some shit. I'm like, hey, risk it, nigga. You got 9 lives. Fuck it. You gonna have 8 after this, but get the fuck down.
You like lose one a day.
You know what I'm saying? You got 8 left in this bitch, but you gonna have to get the fuck down. They're nasty. They're fucking nasty. And it's just like, it's so infuriating because y'all have the audacity to act like y'all superior people and y'all fucking Neanderthals.
And the Moors had to teach you how to wash your ass.
How do you go? And low key, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I don't think they was talking hours. I think they was talking days. I think they was talking days.
But I'm just hoping it was hours.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. After a good 8 hours, I would say 8 to 12 hours, especially when it gets hot. If you're in the comfort of your own home, it's different, I guess, because you know you're cool and shit.
I didn't leave the house in 3 days. Don't judge me.
Exactly. If you don't, but if you're out and about in the world and it's already heat and humidity in this motherfucker, and at a certain point, if you're a man or woman, you're gonna feel it. It's not necessarily the smell, but your body. You're going to start to feel,
especially in
grimy.
summer.
You're going to feel like, damn. If you're a woman, after a certain amount of hours, and you've been out and about, and you've been doing shit, and and you don't wash your ass, you're gonna feel your pussy being funky. You might not smell that bitch, but you're gonna feel.
What about the chicks that's having sex?
Exactly.
And the ones that's on their period, 28 days that went by. One of them menstruated by now. Y'all just nasty.
But think about it. You got 2 white people that's married, boyfriend, girlfriend. Neither one of them is washing their ass. I know that fucking room smell like a goddamn farm because it ain't no fucking way. It's no fucking.
Did you not see the clip of the woman that was like, "Oh, she's tired of her boyfriend, husband. He's nasty," and you saw his side of the bed was the sheets were black, and dirty, and he doesn't shower, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that.
But
and
you fucking him.
Marry him.
But you marry him, and then
you lay with him every night.
Exactly.
You just as dirty as far as I'm concerned.
You just as
because you accepting it.
fucking dirty.
He hasn't showered in a month, but I bet you y'all been fucking all month. I bet
exactly.
And you sucking his whole nasty stinking dick too. That's nasty. That's nasty.
He's next to him. That's nasty. First of all, when you sleep, everybody sweats. Now, some of you motherfuckers sweat more than the rest of us, and y'all need to shower. But like, if you sweat at night, and if you're one of those people that excessively sweat, like I have a friend that wakes up in a pool of sweat every morning.
Oof.
You have to shower.
Yes, you do.
Disgusting.
Between the sweat and the drool, that's disgusting. You smell like stank ass, wet ass paper and ass and just nastiness.
Smell like Book and Hennessy. That's
Let me play devil's advocate. Let me play
Uh-oh.
devil's advocate.
With hygiene, you're gonna play devil's advocate?
You know,
with
in law
hygiene?
school, we banned that
Oh,
shit.
Lord.
We literally were like, millennials were like, we not doing devil's advocate. Like, literally, we banned it in law school. We was like, no devil's advocate. Stand on your shit.
No, because here's the
stand
thing.
on it, or no.
Here's the thing. We're black. We're black. So yeah, we feel when we get funky. We know what it's like to,
Honey, we're all 1% different from each other. They feel that sweating that nasty ass.
But
You feel
since they've been children, they've been the same. They haven't been taught to bathe since they were
Okay, I
kids. So
understand
like
what
that
you're
feeling
saying.
that we get because we've been taught since children.
I've talked to
like,
white
oh,
people,
nigga, you
not
funky
wasps.
or
I've
you
talked
feel?
to other versions of white people, you know, like Italians and stuff like that. No,
Yeah.
they feel it, and then some of these motherfuckers be ignoring it. They ignore it. I had a white roommate.
But it does. It starts.
They
But you
feel
know
it,
what?
but they ignore it.
They know it. But you know what? It starts at the home because the parents
That's
ain't
true.
washing their ass. So they do, because that's why the fact that you don't know what a washcloth is, it's baffling
wild.
to me. It's wild. that You like, and then you try to make it seem like there's something wrong with using a washcloth. No, it's not wrong with using a washcloth. You're just a dirty bitch. That's what the fuck it is. And you know what? You white people think you slick. You think like you can't see because you're white. We can't see that. Like you can't be ashy, and that shit don't build up on your fucking skin, and it does because y'all be walking around here with the crust of the earth on the bottom of your fucking feet. I know you feel that.
Ooh, and I be looking at the bottom of people's
It'd be
feet
nasty.
all the time because that bothers me.
You see
It's
that
nasty.
Motherfuckers be walking on whole loaves of bread with dead skin.
Yes.
It look like you just walking on stale ass bread because that's how much
It be
dead
looking like
skin-
yeast building up on their feet. Nasty.
Exactly.
But have you ever gone and got a case scrub?
Ugh.
You ever gone
Oh,
to
Korean scrub? Oh yeah, those are great. Those are great.
Have you seen them get? So I used to go to one where everybody gets naked in front of each other. Have you seen the scales fall off of them? The dead skin. There's no dead skin that comes off on me. I get discounts because I use a washcloth. Nothing comes off. Nothing. Everything is coming off of them. On the floor, you see just scales like they're reptiles. It's scales and scales of dead skin.
Well,
imagine not scrubbing your skin for decades.
I'll do you one better. My dermatologist and my
That's so
estheticians. Do you know that when they're having to do hair removal, they have to literally tell the people, "Hey, could you please go and wipe and clean up down there?" Because they would literally come and they would tell the. I said they would come to their dermatologist. Can you please wipe me so you can laser remove me? He's like, hell no, I'm not going to do that. Are you serious?
You're responsible for your own hygiene. You want me to bathe you too?
Her boyfriend, the client's boyfriend, like cum was on the table.
Okay, I'm good.
Out of her vagina. That
I'm
was
straight.
fair. Like what?
Yeah, we straight on it. We straight on it.
What if you just had sex? And she said it. She said, "Oh, we just had sex." If you just had sex, why would you go get a wax after?
That's
nasty.
But let me tell you something. The way
is mentally wrong with them.
The way I would have said, "Bitch, get off my table." Don't come
and don't come back.
Don't
come back.
Don't come back.
Ever. Don't come to fuck
Baby.
because I guarantee you, if a black woman ever did some shit like that, you cracker ass crackers would not let them live that shit down.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are so. I don't
So
understand
foul.
again. Y'all have to understand. White people's nastiness is their white privilege.
Yep.
Because they are the only group of people that can literally get away with that shit and not be shamed by their counterparts.
Because
Black people, let me tell you something. Black people gonna shame other black people into washing their ass.
You
Okay?
ashy. Oh, you don't
Latino people will shame other Latino people into washing their ass.
They don't use a washcloth, but they use other shit. They got other shit.
But they do whatever they gonna do. But white people are the only race of people where, as a collective, because it's not all white people, but it's too many of y'all, as a collective, will not shame their counterparts into about their hygiene. They don't say anything because y'all have the privilege of being nasty and still being able to go amongst society, because we live in a predominantly white society. And when I say that, I'm not talking numbers, because obviously white people are the minority in numbers, but from a societal perspective and how society is set up with racism, societally speaking, we live in a white society still, and they're allowed to be nasty, and that is their privilege. And I think they know that, and they relish in that. They relish in the fact that I can still be nasty, I can be dirty, I don't have to wash myself, I don't have to do anything, and I can still be white. I can still go wherever I want. I can still do whatever I want, because think about it, they've done that. Yeah, it's
chemical warfare. I think
because
they caused the bubonic plague.
Think about it. I'm nasty as a white person. They would be like, okay, I know I smell, I know I'm this, so I'm gonna go in a closed space with other people, and I'm going to antagonize them with my nastiness.
That's why they come to work sick.
Exactly. They come to work sick. They come to work sick. They didn't like COVID. They didn't like social distancing.
Won't wear masks.
They won't do that because they have the white because they're going to antagonize you with their whiteness one way or another. That is the goal.
They were having exposure parties in the pandemic. They were purposely coming places, having the fucking virus, and we're still going outside.
Because that's it. They've been doing again. This is their lineage. They have been doing this shit since the dawn of fucking time. So it is their white privilege that they're saying, hey, I'm gonna antagonize people, especially black people, because they know how clean we are.
But it's chemical warfare. Look at how they did the Native Americans. They got rid of them. They didn't slaughter all the Native Americans. They gave them diseases.
Because they know. They know, okay, I have this level of privilege, this whiteness, and I'm going to use it to antagonize you, especially black people, because they know how clean black people are. And the reason why you know we're clean is that, one, we've cleaned you. We've cleaned your babies.
We taught you how to wash your ass.
How to wash our ass. So they know that we're clean. They know how we approach cleanliness. They know. So they're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to attack you one way or the other. And if my funky ass body is going to, if I can use it to antagonize you, I will. And that's exactly what they do. They know what they're doing when they're choosing to not take a shower. They know that. They know that in social media, it's going to get them clicks and views. They know that it's rage bait against us because we're so clean. They're going to use it one way or another. They're going to antagonize us with their funkiness. And that is something that only white people can do.
I don't care how you grew up. After 18, there are no excuses for none of the bullshit. After 18, it's on you. You know you smell rank. You know how you smell when you're clean, and you know how you smell when you ain't clean. So you know. That bullshit about how they grew up and blah, blah, blah. No, you know your shit ain't right.
Yeah, but they raising their babies like that. They're telling, we for the first couple of months, we didn't bathe our baby. So what the fuck are you doing? And so that means you're bringing a baby.
Oh, you didn't see the white girl that died from lice this week?
No.
You didn't see the white
from lice?
That's crazy.
Girl that died from having a lice infestation. She had so many lice all over her body. She died. I'm like, how the fuck you can die from lice?
That's crazy.
In her parents' house, and the house was like a hoarder's paradise. No white girl died from lice. Google it.
Y'all know what? Well,
how you die from lice? She had more lice on her than body hair. That's disgusting. How do you let your kid walk around like that?
We good.
You know how many people that little girl exposed to lice? Like that white guy that let his daughter on the plane with lice. And they got fucking banned and kicked off the plane. The lice were jumping off her head. Oh, I put a hat on her.
Oh,
Y'all
no.
remember that a couple years ago?
You got me itching.
No, we gotta go. Nah.
I'm itching.
The lice were jumping off the little girl head.
That's making my skin crawl.
It is.
Yeah, I'm good.
And they were like, you can't get on a plane like this. No, I'll put a hat on her.
And they don't care.
Let me tell you something. If the no-fly list, white people know what they be doing. Because if the no-fly list didn't exist, the way we fuck y'all up on these goddamn planes,
that's the one place
y'all up
you
in the
can-
airport,
Yes.
they know. That's why they start shit in the airport, because they know that's the one place that we can't get their ass the way we want to get their ass, because we don't want to be on the no-fly list.
Did you
But
see
let
that
me tell
Carnival
you,
cruise this week?
That was crowded. It was like all those lines.
It was scrapping.
I did see that.
Why are people still using Carnival anyways? I don't get it. I've never got Carnival cruise. Well, you get what you pay for then, you know?
Yeah. The food nasty. Ooh, the food is
gross.
I can't do
Carnival.
Carnival.
The Carnival cruise got the flu. Yeah, that was my boat. We all got the flu, honey. And
Dang.
I was hospitalized.
No.
Yeah.
And you're only on the cruise for 7 days total?
Yep.
So that's pretty much 5 days gone right there.
Oh, I know that was your last Carnival cruise.
That was
That's crazy.
I ain't going back on no cruise ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I ain't going.
I'll be going on Royal.
Yeah, I heard
so what we're about to do is I'm gonna show you one last time, because we're about to close out the YouTube and just be specifically on our network. So we have started the FTP network, and what you guys are going to do is you're going to go there. This is where we have all of our videos and lives moving forward. We're going to slowly do a transition from social media platforms going over to our own network. So it's the FTP podcast network.com. Once you get there, you click on FTP Live, you click on Watch Live. Real simple instructions. Once you're there, you'll go there, and all you have to do is just play the video, and the video will pop up. And so it will come up like this. This is live, and all you have to do is play the video. Right here, I changed my name over here. It was Stowe Watson, but I changed it to Vision. So you just change your name, and we see all your comments. So we see Tiku, we see Germany, Asia, Markia Love Tacos. So that's a new person. So we see all y'all stuff in there. So we will not be on YouTube for the rest of the day. We will be back on YouTube on Wednesday, but again, we're going to be only doing an hour initially for the first show, and then after that, we're going to be going to our network, because we're slowly phasing out our network. I mean, our social media on YouTube. Okay, so I want to let you guys know that as well. What we're about to do is go for our first commercial break. You will not see us on YouTube, so go to the FTP. Trey, have you put it in the chat?
Yeah.
The network.
Yeah.
And so once you come back, you click.
And it's at the bottom of the screen too, guys.
Perfect. If you have any questions or issues, just make sure to DM us, or you can email us. The show will go on. But we're about to go to our first commercial break, and we will see you right back on the network. Stay tuned.
Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up, drop it low, catch the vibe. Black Boy